Here we are with HBO commentator Max Kellerman. Max, tell us how disgusted you are about tonight's scorecards.
The Bradley fight was bad. Julie Letterman, I've never seen, I can't remember her offhand ever turning in a bad card. Of course you disagree with people here and there. That was a bad card. You can't get 8-4 for Diego Chavez. And we know that she has integrity, and she's highly competent. So the only thing I can think is that sometimes there are kinds of fights where from one side of the ring, you see the guy who's winning, you're mostly seeing his back while he's doing his work. And what's more obvious is the guy who's facing you landing punches. And maybe when that guy is getting hit, now his back is to you and you can't really tell he's getting hit. It had to be something like that to explain it, because Bradley clearly won the fight. The first fight really bothers me more, though, because Herrera beat Provodnikov before Provodnikov became a big deal. Yeah. He never received the kind of credit he would have had Provodnikov already, had that war with Bradley and then beaten Alvarado. Then he beats Danny Garcia and gets robbed. So he should be the junior welterweight champion, right? Then he just beats Benavidez, a hot, undefeated prospect, which should be a junior welterweight title defense. So really, who's Herrera right now? Herrera should be a guy who celebrated for a Provodnikov win, who won the junior welterweight belt against Danny Garcia to claim the top spot at 140, and then who just made a very impressive title defense against a streaking prospect. But instead, he winds up with not nearly as much credit against Provodnikov because of the timing of the fight and 2 losses. Now look, I understand if someone wants to tell me that they could find 7 rounds to give to Benavidez. I get it. I could see that. But here and there, you think the majority of observers would find 7 or 8 rounds to give to Herrera. But why is it throughout the history of boxing that 99 times out of 100, they always seem to find 7 rounds to give to the money fighter, to the fighter that means more, bigger business going forward? And in this case, it wasn't 7 rounds. It was 8 and 9 rounds. So here's Herrera, who's everything that's right about boxing. Losses on his resume, he doesn't get discouraged, no knockout power, no big promotional push. I mean, he has a promoter behind him, but he's not obviously pushed like some of the fighters, top guys. Of course, you can understand because and yet he's fan-friendly. He does it with guts and guile and experience, and he should be celebrated as a guy. Herrera should be in the running for Fighter of the Year. He beat Garcia and Benavidez. He should be like honorable mention for Fighter of the Year.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Hey, Max, you hungry?
Thank you.
You want to come eat some steak at John George's Steakhouse?
Look at this. This is the best part about the job.
All right. Have a great night, guys.